What makes me passionate about being a scientist is getting to explore things that are unknown. You're on the verge of what we know, and you're trying to expand that knowledge further. And especially from the perspective of being in an MD-PhD program, really a lot of the research is motivated by going to clinic, seeing patients, and realizing we're treating them symptomatically. We don't really know what's causing their disease, so we don't really know how to treat the root cause of the disease. And being able to go back in and approve patient treatment because we now understand why they have the disease they have. We goof off in the lab a lot. One of the probably dumbest pranks I ever actually pulled off was I made about 15 Eppendorf tube dry ice bombs and went to a faculty meeting that had been going on for a long time, and I was working for an associate dean at the time, and I knew he didn't want to be there and it was being dragged out. So we rolled the dry ice bombs under the door and they went off at different points in the faculty meeting. And then we went running down the hall only to realize it was 6:30 at night, and besides them, my friend and I were the only other two in the building. So we weren't going to get away with that. I think the best advice I was ever given by another scientist was twofold. One part of it was to make sure that that you had fun. Make sure that you're doing what you enjoy and that you go about it in a fun way, so that on the days that are hard and the days that are tough, you don't get bogged down in the details of it. And part of that, being able to have fun, was making sure that you were writing down and recording very well what you did, so that if you needed to take a break and regroup, you could come back, and also so you weren't traveling in circles when things weren't working right. You could evaluate it well and figure out what wasn't working well. So have fun and make sure that you make a good record of what you're doing, what is working and what isn't.